Good evening, live at 5. Friday again. Ready for that tea. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Hi, Annette. Hello, everyone. Gosh. Do you know, I was thinking earlier, I was like, oh, I'm really looking forward to live tonight because I get to talk to my friends. Hello Maria. Hi Grace. Thank you, Annette, that's very kind. How is everybody this week? Hi Caroline, hello Lorna, and Helen, hi. Oh, thank you, that's very kind of you. Hey Chris, I hope you're okay. You're very welcome. Congratulations to everybody that won a prize on the raffle. Finally managed to finalise it all today and draw the money out. So very pleased to say that overall for the big sew off we raised over £1,000. So yay, I think that's brilliant. Thank you to everybody who bought tickets, and well done to our lovely winners. I am fairly warm, thank you, Deb. Upstairs is a different story. Upstairs is freezing, so I've just popped up to make this cup of tea and I was like running around like I'm so cold. But downstairs is quite warm, but it could do to warm up a bit outside because this heating bill is not going to be fun, is it? Thanks, guys. I'm really glad that we could contribute such a lovely amount to such a wonderful cause. I'm really, really proud of all of us for that. Righty, so I will need you to vote. Do you want to see the fluff or the sparkles? Which one do you want to see first? The fluffy stuff or the sparkles? Let me know. You're going to see them both. It's just up to you which ones you see first. I'm going to start with the cottons anyway, but after that, do you want fluff or sparkles? Let me know. It's like a tale of two halves. Is this live this week? Very exciting. Right, you vote away. Oh, it's looking a bit unanimous. Right, okay, we'll go sparkles. We'll look at these cottons first and then we'll look at sparkles because it looks like sparkles are definitely getting most of your attention. And then we'll look at the fluffy stuff, so don't worry, just a bit of fun. Right, let's kick off with the cottons. I did post these onto my grid earlier, and if you've had your weekly email, you will have seen them. But these are gorgeous. I ordered these a few weeks ago, and they're brand new from the Little Johnny range. So I've been waiting for them to actually be released and available, and they landed up with us earlier on this week. So these are 100% cotton. And the lovely, vibrant, colourful checks. I'm going to show you them as a group. And I think what's really nice about these, if I show you all of those colours there, is it's the feel of the cloth. And this is what I really wish I could convey through the screen. So these are cotton. And they're just sort of marketed as regular cottons, but they do have a very sateen-esque feel to them. So I feel that the face of these is very, very smooth compared to say like a regular poplin even. They're very nice. I like them, can you tell? So obviously absolutely beautiful colours. I was trying to talk Mr. Stitches into a shirt. But he was like, actually, I'd rather have some pyjamas. So I'm going to show you this on the single so you can get an idea for how these fall. So this is the pastel rainbow one. I'll bring that up close for you there. You can get a feel for it. And you can see for a cotton, we've still got a good amount of drape on the go. And yeah, just they've got a really nice feel. Beautiful to make yourself a lovely set of Christmassy gym jams, shirts, dresses, a lovely shirt dress, all that kind of thing. They're just lovely. But I really just can't emphasise how nice and smooth they feel. They've just got a lovely quality sort of handle to them. So that's, you can see all the colours there. It's just glorious. Okay, and I'll show you the other colourways that we have in this base. Be kind of sad when they've sold though, because it's nice when they're all sat on the desk in a nice little group. I should buy some for show and some for selling. I wish I had the money to do that. Okay, this is the orange and cream. So this is nice. They're all nice, aren't they? So we'll show you those colours there, and hopefully you can get a good idea for how they come across. So we've got this cream base and then this like interlacing of colours. So it's kind of checked, but I feel it has a more of a modern, fun, kind of playful edge to it. Yeah, just really nice. Okay, teal pink. This is gorgeous. This is very sort of vibrant and lively. And I think what's nice here is if you were to say make something as a gift for somebody, like a shirt or pajamas, something like that, it's not too Christmas, so it will be, you know, you could keep wearing it throughout the winter is what I was trying to say there. Would it work for the Tamara set? What is the Tamara set? Is that, remind me, is that swim style patterns one? I don't know all of the indie patterns these days. I will admit I am lost. And finally we've got the black rainbow, which kind of does what it says on the tin, and quite a large scale on this one. I'm not familiar with the pattern, sorry, so I couldn't really advise. Is it the one that's a cord? Is it like a top and bottoms? I know I've printed it and folded it a few times. Saguaro. I think the Tamara one's the one that looks like that, isn't it? Saguaro's what you mean, Deb. You could do. I don't see why not. Any of the things that you would normally use. Yes, in that case, yes. Any of the things that you would normally use, say like a gingham for, it's the same sort of situation. So sort of eyeballing the shells. Things like Lyra, Nell, things like your closet core, Pauline would be pretty and something like that. Yeah, loads of things. Anything where you would use indigo, anything where you would use a regular cotton for a dress. Caroline, yes it is. It's the olive, and this is the 8 wale corduroy that we looked at. Was it last week? I don't know. But yeah, this is 8 wale cord. I think I made this a couple of years ago now, and the inside, if this isn't too strange, has like cotton poplin on the facing. It's one of my most favourite things I've ever made. And it's just nice to layer up, and it's snuggly. So there we go. You're welcome. Right, let's look at the fluffy stuff. No, sparkles, sorry, sparkles. Right, so these literally arrived this morning, which was amazing timing. I was like, yes, they're here for live, because I ordered these 2 weeks ago, and every day I've been thinking, when are the sequins coming? Like, you know, time's ticking, it's getting on the end of November, and I ended up ringing my supplier on Wednesday. He said, oh yeah, I've got your order, and then magically it appeared today, so I think they must have forgotten. I don't know. Anyway, they're here now, so no need to panic. I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to end up with sequins in my tea. So let's just have a bit of this and move it out of the way. As nobody wants plastic in the tea. It's never good. Right, okay, I'm going to start off with this lovely velour backed sequin. This is mulberry. Oh, let's unroll a little bit so we can get an idea of what's going on. Now then, are you ready? So we've got a lovely stretch velour, like a velvety sort of fabric here at the back, and then we've got these beautiful purpley burgundy mulberry coloured sequins on top. So we've got a good amount of stretch. I have measured the stretch percentages. I think this one was about 60%, so a really good stretch. And because it's on that, that velour base, it's really snuggly, it's quite warm. So I would say for the inside, you probably don't need to line this one. You can line it if you want to, but it won't need it. So obviously where this is going to really come into its own is, let's get it out and show you. Oh, look at it! Look at it! It's just stunning. I was so worried that these wouldn't come in time because I'm thinking, no, these need to be enjoyed and appreciated. Estelle, yes, I don't see why not. I don't think there's any parts to Estelle that, thinking about when you turn the bow, it could get a little bit bulky around there, but I think you could probably work through it. But oh my, that is the kind of thing that you're looking at. Even just a straightforward skirt, just glorious. So yeah, really nice. So in this case, just wait until I show you the next one. In this case, the sequins are all in nice, neat little rows. And they're all the same colour going one way or another. Let's just have another swish for the camera there, please. Let's just give that to the YouTube camera for them to appreciate. Oh, just gorgeous. Exactly, Megan, yes. So a simple sort of top t-shirt kind of pattern is all that you need, really. I mean, you could go ahead and do something even like a sweatshirt and just have a really jazzy jumper. Personally, I think for me, I would make like a jumpsuit. That would be glorious. So that's the mulberry sparkle. And before we get too excited, do I have any ribbon that matches? That's a possible. I'll go and have a look for you later. Remind me. Adrian, yeah, maybe. Not too familiar with the finishing on the Adrian, but that's got the big balloon sleeve, hasn't it? Even like, you could even like make like a cardigan, couldn't you? Something to throw over. Even like trousers, just a pair of knit pants would be so funky. Years ago, I used to follow a lady in the US, and I can't remember what her name was, and she used to write a blog. And she used to create, somebody might know if they've been around a while. She used to create her makes in collections, like she would do like themed collections, and she used to have them all on mannequins. And then she was such a good blog, and she doesn't do it anymore. But she did a sequin one once, and it was incredible. She did everything from a lovely like posh frock to like a tote bag, but the thing that she did that I loved was she did a pair of joggers. Emily, that was it. Yeah, she did a pair of joggers in these sequins, and they were just brilliant. And she had them modelled just with a t-shirt and like trainers on. They were so cool. Just something you just wouldn't think to do. Right, are we ready for this one? Emily Hallman, that was it. Emily Hallman Designs, wasn't it? Where is she now? She used to post all the little deer outside her sewing room and things. Right, I feel like this is the main event. So, when I viewed the sample for this, because it was from a rep, all of the sequins were brushed in one direction, and I did not realise that they were two-way. So this was a pleasant surprise this morning when I opened the parcel, because, and I was only saying to Mr. Stitches the other night, oh, these sequins are all like fiery colours, like orange and red. And then when I pulled them out, I mean, look, there was all these sort of pinks and turquoises going on. It's like a full-on rainbow. I think you're right, Emma, yes. So, on one side of this, I don't even have words for this. I think I'm a bit stumped. We have all these kind of rainbow shades. I hope it's picking up. And then if we brush it the other way, oh God, no, there's some green coming out now. Yeah, basically, if you brush it the other way, you end up with like streaks of silver and red. I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, it's something else, this, isn't it? Just absolutely something else. So can you see how the colours are in like swaths across the length? It's got to be done, hasn't it? It's just strictly, isn't it? It's just strictly vibes. This one is on a mesh, which is quite common for sequins. You may or may not choose to line it. Each of these sequins are about 6 millimeters. You don't have to remove the sequins to sew it, no. So I have worked with sequins before, and with these sort of soft plastic ones, best thing I can say is to put like a 90 needle on 90-14, like a jeans needle. Get your glasses on, your safety specs, and yeah, just go slow. Brace yourself. Sometimes you do get broken needles. To be honest, I had no trouble going over my sequins, and that tends to work. But oh my days, it's just beautiful. I'm just wondering if I can show you this brushing situation with them. It's hard to do backwards, but so you can see there. I'm going to lay it flat and brush it out a bit, and then I'll show you it transformed. Like a magpie. It's a moment of excitement when this came out this morning, I can tell you that. Right, so this will give you a little idea of what it looks. See how it's changed? I mean, oh, it's just phenomenal. So instantly, I just want to make a skirt. That's all I'm thinking, is I just want to make a skirt, because I think that's kind of, for me, that would be quite wearable. And I did pluck out, have this lovely elastic, which would look cool with it. So we've got this like gold lurex elastic. So literally, you can just put that on an elastic waistband. You don't even need to really sort of use a pattern, to be honest. You know, you can just literally cut your length, work off your hip size, 2 rectangles, get it on a bit of elastic. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal. There we go. So there we are. Whew, that's enough excitement. Okay, I've got one more sparkly, and then we can get into snuggly stuff. You lot are so good at your patterns. I can't keep up. Just wait and see what comes through my printer. Okay, finally, this one's a little bit less out there than the sequins, but nonetheless. What's the width? About 130, I think, but it is on the website. We could have like a belly dancing crew, Sarah. Okay, so this one has a lot of stretch, and you can see here it's about 80%. And this one is party season. I'm just going to hold it up close so you can get an idea of the sparkliness. So the very, very subtle colours on here compared to the previous candidate. You can see there. It's a bit of a shedder, I'm not going to lie. I've had a low-key sparkle on the go today, but I'm not complaining. So quite a fine knit. You can see it's slightly sheer. You can see me through that there. But I think, this is just so nice. Now you talk about your Estelle. This will be a nice Estelle. Also nice just for tops. Just pair it with a bit of like black ribbon even. We could have sweatshirts. Lots and lots of possibilities with this one. I think as well, I had a piece of black velvet lurking about. So Beth, these ones don't come with washing instructions, which is quite normal for. I would be careful with this one that you don't end up washing all of the glitter off it. I would wash a test swatch to start with and see how it fares. It might be okay, but you can see that paired with the black velvet, I think would be really nice. Now, maybe when we're talking about jumpsuits, maybe a bodice in the sparkle and the pants in the velvet, or vice versa. That would work for a dress as well. You could pair those together. The black velvet looks lovely with the sequins, by the way. But yeah, I think this one's really nice. This is just a proper Christmas party fabric. Not getting around it. Bit of a perennial, that one. Or, you know, not just for Christmas, but also for any occasions that you might be going to. You know, I know a lot of you go on cruises, that kind of thing. Sparkles and velvet, yes. I had a proper like spandex Christmas party dress when I was a kid. Yeah, soak in the bath would be great. Nice hand wash probably. Yeah, perfect for the Avenir jumpsuit. So those three are the sparkly ones. And again, gold elastic. Just throwing it out there. Right, there's no sequins in the tee. What do we think to those? Was that exciting? We're going to tone it down a little bit now and look at some warm things. If you're not going out and you're spending your time on the sofa, this is for you. Which is mostly me these days. Okay, now I did like a little bit of a giddy dance when I saw the samples for these, because I've never seen anything quite as awesome as this before. Now then, where's the ton? Let's get that up on the table. Try not to send that whole stand of Mariflex flying off into the distance. So, the face of this fabric is what we call a Bubs fleece, which is, it's very similar to like a minky fleece, a very smooth, velvety sort of feeling fleece fabric. So, I'll show you the right side. Here, got these beautiful mountains here. And the reverse is a sherpa. Now, this reminds me of a very popular brand of oversized hoodie, which I won't name, but you can guess. But yeah, very thick, squishy, fluffy. Just, yeah, imagine this made into any form of loungewear. It's just gonna be incredible. A dressing gown, because look at the hood would be, oh, something like that. I went into Next with Mr. Stitches this week, and they had, even in the gents section, they had pants made out of something similar to this, and there seems to be a lot of Sherpa type fleece garments about, so yeah. So this is beautiful. So this is Sherpa backed Bubs fleece, and this is the Derwent design, obviously inspired by our mountains. Ooh. Have we had snow? No, we have not. We don't get a lot of snow here. Does anyone remember that famous line from last year? We really don't get much snow here as a general rule. It's gonna absolutely like go for it tonight, isn't it? But yeah, it's just been very cold, and today has been what they would call wintry showers, as in it's been intermittently just blasting sleet around the street, which has been beautiful. But you know, we've had some lovely cold, crisp days this November. I really can't complain about November. I think it's been gorgeous. And like some really beautiful sunrises. Possibly some nice sunsets, but I never see them because I'm in here. No snow on the 7th. I've asked to not book snow for festive social stitches, Susie, not after last year. Oh my days. So let me try and lift this up a bit so you can see that on a bit of a bigger scale, because it's a massive roll. But I do love the colours in this one. Oh dear me. So for context, we had this conversation 12 months ago, and I said, oh, it never snows here. And then quite promptly after that, we had our Christmas social and almost got snowed in. So I really had to eat humble pie with that one. Okay, so the second of these designs. You're all laughing, it was fun. We can just wrap ourselves up in this if that happens this year. The second of these designs is a lovely doggy one. This one is called Doggos, and I'm sure there's lots of dog lovers that will be loving this one. It's just so cute. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's not cats. Amazing. You can make something for the dog. You could just hem it and give the dog a blanket. It's just lovely, isn't it? It's just so much fun. And I think there's a lot of potential there. You absolutely do need a work from home outfit, yes. So I'll show you that a bit further back. I'm just going to go and prepare the hoover for tomorrow's cutting. Here we go. Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm all right, Sarah. I keep a toothbrush here. Bring your pajamas just in case. Oh, here we go. Right, and finally, oh, I'm covered in fluff. Finally, we have got, oh my days, it's like it's snowing. This one. Get it the right way around. It's just today's workout. You can think of worse things than getting snowed into a fabric shop. Absolutely. I always wanted to get stuck in a supermarket. As long as we've got a good stock of everything we need. I've got a fair bit of mulled wine upstairs, so I think we'd be all right. This one, that's right, Carol. This one is called Scarfell, because it really reminds me of those larger mountains that we get up at the other end of the lakes, not at our end of the lakes. We're down at the south, so our landscape here is very much greener and softer. Up at the northern part of the lakes, it's a lot more rugged. There's a lot more sort of fir trees, and yeah, it's definitely different up there. And this really reminds me of sort of climbing things like Scarfell and Skiddaw, and yeah, if you know, you know. Those sort of snowy mountains up there. But yeah, obviously shades of purple. Oh, this is just gorgeous. This is a bit of me. If I had to pick one, this would be my favourite. Oh wow, well done, Emma. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, they really truly are exceptionally fluffy. Like, just if alpine fleece is fluffy, this is a different level of fluff, just off the chart. I'm just going to show you that again. There we go. You can tell that I looked at. There will be a lot of snow up there, yeah. I have a beautiful view from my house of the Coniston Ranges, and it just looks phenomenal on days like this. I'm always showing the kids, I'm like, look at the snow on the fells, kids, and they're like, yeah. Just saying, you have no idea how lucky you are to live around here. Right, okay. And there we go. So that's those ones. I will show you this one, but I do apologise if this is already sold out, because, well, we haven't had it, Emma, you're all right. Because I know a lot of it had already gone this morning when I sent the email out. So this is a cuddle fleece. And I wondered where this went, because it should have come in with the Christmassy cuddle fleece. And it's in these sort of really funky, bright rainbow colours. It's just really nice. The last time I checked, I think it was showing 2.5 meters left in stock. So really very little of this one left. I would be happy to restock this one though, because it's not overly festive. So just a little look at that one. If there is any left, you can grab that. Oh, puffed. There we go. And there we go. So that's new ones. Do have a couple of restocks that have come in. I'll just quickly whiz you through. The first one is the navy blue trench coat fabric. That is back, and these are in the back in stock section. But I figured you might be interested to know that the Judy sweater knit is back. Just in the green colourway. I tried to get the pink, but that seems to have all gone, I think. Let's get that off. This is lovely. It's a nice lightweight cardigan style fabric. That's my plan for this evening, Emma, is to go back and get in front of the wood burner, definitely. Have you ever put potatoes in your wood burner? I saw a video the other day of someone doing that. I was like, oh, it reminds me of being in guides. You should try it. So, nice, lightweight, stretchy knit. Lovely for just tops or cardies, that kind of thing. But this is the Judy sweater knit that's back in stock. It's like I'm determined to make a massive mess. You should see the floor is like a combination of fluff and glitter. It's like the inside of my brain. Oh, and a hot chocolate, very nice. Yeah, wrapped in tin foil. When I was in guides, we used to wrap an apple. We used to core an apple and put raisins and brown sugar on the inside, and then wrap that in foil and put it in a fire. That was nice. And then the cerise sweater knit is also back. I think this was on a lot of people are on the back in stock list for this one, is what I was trying to say. But this is the soft sweater knit in the very lovely hot pink colourway, and that's back. You're in sharp. No snow over sharp. That's strange because it's so much higher up there, isn't it? So bleak, but beautiful. Flaking a banana. Yes, I remember doing that. We went round to, I think we went to Brown Owl's house and we did it on a barbecue. Oh, we were supposed to, but it was pouring with rain, so we ended up all in a greenhouse, I think. And I'm pretty convinced that her daughter is a customer of mine now. I'm sure of it. It's like I recognise you from somewhere. I was like, oh, brownies. Right, there is a mouthful of tea left. Is there anything that anybody wants to see before I head off and hoover up all this mess on the floor? I wanted to look at ribbon for you, didn't I, for the pink? So let's bring that one back round. Oh my God. It's very purpley, so I don't know if a burgundy might be best. Just talk amongst yourselves. Different yeah, I know. Does it make a little bit more sense now? I'll get that lime green down for you in a minute. Do you know the number of times I have shown that lime green fabric on live and no one's ever bought it? One sec. The closest ribbon that I have in is the burgundy, correct? I do wonder, and I don't have any left, if the berry colourway would have worked, but unfortunately I don't have any of that in at the minute. Let me show you these together. Let's flip that round. Okay, so that's your fabric there. And then we've got the ribbon next to it. So they're not quite the same, but similar. I hope that helps sort of give you an idea. Right, let's talk about that green. Oh, okay. Need to decide what to have for tea. I think I'm going to call in at the, you're welcome, at the co-op on the way home and get something for me and Mr. Stitches. Have we all seen that new sew over it pattern? That's cool, isn't it? Is it Hetty? So this one, it's a polyester fabric and it's got like a, I want to say like a, it's got a texture to it basically. If you can see there. You can see it's almost got like a little bit of a waffly, it's not a waffle, but yeah, it's textured. There we go, and it's got incredible stretch. But it's very cool. It's kind of a bit of a weight like a ponte, but with more stretch and better drape, to be fair. So yeah, just a bit unusual. I will be getting a restock of the sweatshirts, but it will probably be in the new year now. So I've bought a lot of fabric lately. So yeah, just keep an eye on back in stock. So if they do come in any sooner, then that's how you will find out. You're very welcome. Oh, okay, you're welcome. But yes, I did actually have a whiz through this afternoon and removed, I've sort of archived any products that won't be restocked, well, fabrics wise, just so that there's not lots of out of stock things hanging about. But any plains like the sweatshirting, those sweatshirtings, the jerseys, the bamboo jerseys, I have every intention of keeping in stock all year round if I can. So just the trouble is when I got them all in stock, you all bought them. So what a problem to have. Is anybody off to Harrogate this weekend? I hope you all have a lovely time. Remember to support the traders there and buy lots of lovely stuff. Right, I'm going to head off and go and find something for tea. I don't know what, probably won't be that exciting, but anyway, thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you for all of your orders, all of your support. Was it good? Did you have fun? Have an amazing weekend. And yeah, I will see you next week. Take care. Happy sewing. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.